Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're joining from. I am your host, Corinna Kromer, and we are getting together today. Oops, we're reverberating. Hang on a second. Here we go. We're getting together today to have a seasonal healing. My goal is to have those about 4 times a year to facilitate the flow of energy, to release what we no longer need, to get a little bit of healing ourselves, to get a boost, so to speak. And for us here in Colorado, it is springtime, finally. We have had a very, very long winter with a lot of snow, so I am very excited to be seeing, our flowers, our dandelions, our tulips, and everything kind of sprouting up. And it feels like the energy is lightening up, and especially after a year of COVID and restrictions and all the different things that we all had to go through to create a new norm. This is a great time to just sit back, quiet down, receive, and set an intention of what you would like the rest of the year to be like. Spring is always a time of rebirth, rejuvenation. That's the way that I look at it. It's an opportunity to start again. And just like we see that after the winter, the spring comes and the trees are budding again, new flowers are coming up, the earth is reawakening, we too feel that energy within us, and we are just ready to create something new. So we're going to spend a little bit of time going within, quieting down, listening to our body, tapping into our heart energy and sharing that, and creating a better environment for everybody on this earth. Because if you think about it, we're really in a closed system. We're breathing into the same fishbowl. So what we put out there is pretty much what we're going to get back. And the more goodness we can put out there, the more heart energy, kindness, compassion we can put out there, the more of that is available for everybody. So we're going to do this. The next one, let's see. I think the next one I have planned is sometime in the fall, I believe. But I will let you know if you follow my YouTube and if you go into my Facebook page or my website. There's a lot of information there and everything that's coming up for classes, events, and all of that stuff. And that's at healthawarenesscoach.com. So let's get started. What we want to do is we want to find that quiet space. We want to find that peacefulness, tone down anxiety, release fear, and maybe use that energy from the fear to create something new and something that's full of goodness. So I invite you to find a place where you can sit comfortably for the next few minutes. It'll probably take us maybe 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes even, to just sit in that space where nobody will, bug you. You won't be interrupted, where you can listen to my voice and just go within and follow with me and receive also at the same time the energy healing that I'm sending out. So find that space, get comfortable. It's preferable if you can have your spine straight and there's a good flow of energy. You can take a nice full breath, and that breath travels all throughout your body when you're nice and straight, right? And then relax your eyes, close them if you're comfortable. Perhaps rest your arms on your thighs or on the floor, wherever you're comfortable. And just take a moment to tap in. Take a moment to listen to the body. We get so busy in life that all the clues that are coming from the body are often ignored because there's so much going on and there's a lot of stress and anxiety. But for now, what we want to do is we want to open up that communication with our body. You want to listen and notice, see if there's any areas of discomfort, any areas of pain. What is the body trying to tell you? And take a moment to scan from the top of your head all the way to your toes. And notice what's going on. Without judgment, just simply notice. You might have a pain that is a long-term pain that kind of follows you around, that you've learned to ignore. Or you might have something that you're uncomfortable with. You might be anxious. Whatever the situation is, I want you to take a moment now and take a deep breath in. And bring that breath into the center of your chest. And take a moment to notice the quality of the breath as well. Is it a short breath, a long breath? What is the temperature of the breath? Do you feel it as warm or cold? Is it easy to breathe? And don't overdo it. Just use your comfort level to know how far you can take each breath in. And then also take a moment to notice the back of your lungs, the back of your heart. Notice your shoulders and your neck. And as you're breathing in and out of your chest, you will start feeling that breath deeper and more comfortably. And I invite you to imagine now that you're taking that breath deep into your heart, as far into the center of your heart as you can comfortably go. There you go. And it might be a space that is kind of quiet, maybe even cold and dark, as we don't often remember to take a full breath. And as you take that breath deep into the center of the heart, then exhale from that same space. Perhaps finding yourself taking a little bit full breath, you feel it further and further. What emotions are you ready to release that might be weighing heavily in your heart? Let's take a moment to clean up our inner environment. Because as we do that inner work, we're actually not only helping ourselves, outside thoughts that might come your way, just simply notice them. The mind is such a busy, thank them for being here, and then let them go. And for now, just bring your attention back to your breathing. Feeling that gentle, relaxing, and healing energy fill your entire body. Feeling comfortable and content. Taking the time to enjoy each breath to its fullest. Almost as if you're craving it. And exhaling and relaxing further and further. And now I invite you to set an intention, as it is springtime and it's a great time to make plans for growth. Our life is like the soil and the seeds that we plant to it. The seeds that we plant in the soil and those that we water will flourish and will do well. And it is up to us whether we plant weeds or we plant flowers. Every thought that you have resonates within your body. It is our intention today that we focus on good thoughts, positive thoughts, loving thoughts. And we gently plant those seeds within our body. And every breath that we take is like watering our seeds. We're watering our good thoughts. We're watering our intentions. Take a few moments here and see what intentions might serve you right now. What are you willing to grow this spring and this summer? What would you like to bring to fruition? Perhaps take a moment to listen to your heart and what it's asking for. Just simply, quietly listen. Taking each breath deep into the heart. Being receptive. Being willing. Think of yourself first and what you might want for yourself. Focusing on self-love, self-growth, joy, expansion. Stay away from any judgment as you have those self-thoughts. Instead, focus on the things that you're looking forward to. Focusing on sunshine in your heart, feeling well, feeling joyful, happy, content, fulfilled. And remember that as you think good thoughts, you're facilitating your health as well, because you're enabling the production of those beneficial chemicals in your body. The more good thoughts we have, the healthier we remain. Tension, anxiety can cause a lot of bad chemicals, stress hormones. They wreak havoc in our body. So let's focus on the goodness. You feel your heart space growing with all the goodness that you're putting into it right now, all your intentions. With every breath that you take, you feed those intentions more and more. And you feel those vibes reaching all throughout your body. And you want to send them especially to any areas that you might feel tension or you might feel pain. And let's take a moment also and think of gratitude here. What are you grateful for? What are the smallest and the biggest things you can think of that you're grateful for? If you're having trouble with that thought, find the littlest thing. I can take a breath. I woke up today. There's sun outside. There's flowers. I have a meal. Anything that you can think of that you're grateful for. Waves of gratitude carry a very high vibration. You feel those expanding outward from your heart with every inhale and every exhale. Feel yourself reverberating with goodness. With every breath, you bring in more gratitude, more healing, more relaxation, more food for your intentions. And with every exhale, you feel your whole body full of them, full of everything you intend. What a wonderful space to be in. Breathing into your heart and out of your heart. And I invite you just simply stay here quietly for one more minute. Wonderful. And any negative thoughts that might come your way, let them float away like little clouds. Bringing your attention back to your heart, breathing again and again. And reverting to your good thoughts, your intentions. We have so much goodness built up right now in our body, so much gratitude. And I'd like us to take all that gratitude and share it with the world. Let's ask our heart to remember that practice and the qualities of that kindness, the compassion, the gratitude, the love that we feel, and share those outward as if you're beaming out, sending it to your loved ones, to your community, to your city, your state, to your country, and the entire earth. Feeling those waves of compassion and love reverberating, starting from the center of your heart, moving outward and outward and outward. And wherever they meet with more of those waves out in the world, they join forces. And you feel those waves of love growing and getting stronger and reaching further and further to every corner of the earth, every person, every being, every plant, and to our Mother Earth. As part of this ecosystem, we share our love, we connect, we become one. And as our love reaches the edges of the universe, it bounces off and starts its travels backwards, back into the earth, back into our world, feeling those waves of love traveling towards us 100-fold now, haven't gotten together with so many other waves of love out there. The kindness, the compassion, the healing. Feeling those waves of love reaching further back and into our cities and into our communities, back into our homes, into our space, and into our heart, creating this beautiful reverberating wave that keeps coming and going. Let's sit here for a minute and receive that healing. Perhaps even put your hands on your heart and feel all that coming in. Be open to receive everything that you need. Share your love, share your compassion, share your gratitude, your heart. Feeling your heart becoming warmer. Your breath settling into your own rhythm. Comfortable, content, safe, loved. Sure that it's in love and integrity with those around you as well. And then slowly coming back, bringing your attention back to your body, awakening fingers and toes, moving your spine around your neck, coming back into the present space, the space that you're in, the subtle noises around you, the present moment. I hope this brought you an opportunity to connect with your inner self, your inner love, your kindness, your joy. And remember that you can come back to this space anytime you choose yourself. Your power lies within you. And I'm looking forward to our next session. But until then, stay well. Happy spring for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And I am looking forward to hearing how your intentions are coming alive and how your life is flourishing and how you're doing. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a fabulous day. Blessings.